You have unlocked this door with the key of imagination. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You have just crossed over into the twilight zone, or better yet, the carbonation zone.
It just dawned on me. I'm in the middle of like halfway self-care routine, halfway chores, right? I'm doing a whole bunch of laundry right now. And I'm like understanding myself, right? So like I always wondered why I smell a certain type of way when I'm around somebody. Somebody could come around me right now and then I start feeling anxious. So I start sweating and my armpits start sweating. And that sweat has a smell. Right? Or I hug somebody and I smell them. And like what they smell like. Or better yet, I have sex with someone and then I start smelling a certain type of way. I'm thinking to myself, what are these things? What are these things that we're trying to, cover up when we're shaving our hair, or when we're putting on lotion, or when we're putting on perfume, or when, what are these things? And so it's clicking to me, is dawning on me that low vibrational frequencies, energies, have stinchy smells. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter if you sleep with somebody. It don't matter if you hugging somebody. It don't matter what it is.
The cold part is the 19,000 subs on Instagram. And for what? For making bad decisions and, putting children at risk and treating people like slaves. 19,000 people. It doesn't give you like validation for intelligence. It just means that people like train wrecks and they're curious to see what's going to happen next. But some people with their ego, they interpret that as I'm great and I was destined for greatness. But still has that cult belief, frequency is why people get funky. Frequency is why people get diseases. I had an outbreak because our frequencies didn't match. Man, you had an outbreak because of no medication and no education. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Those are energies. Those are spirits. Low vibrational spirits. And things that are much on a more higher vibration. A much higher vibration. Right? A more godly vibration, a more holy vibration. Those are more of a sweet type of smell. Right? And so it really just clicked in me that when you're engaging with other energies outside of your own energy signature, you take on this vibration.
What's up? This is His Lordship, and you have reached the carbonation zone. Yes, still yet the carbonation zone is still in effect. And bless her heart. You know what I'm saying? She can't get right and we're going to monitor her, but, because of her mentality and the cult group think thing, it doesn't look like, I don't know, a bright future. But bless her, I hope she get the help that she needs and realize that, Moms was trying to lead you the right way. She's trying to lead by example. Mom's got her stuff together, but you cannot see the light. She tried to help you, and she had to throw her hands up because you grown. It was said that you tried to be grown at an early age, and nobody could tell you nothing. And it hasn't dawned on you yet that you make bad decisions after bad decisions after bad decisions, and it's based on that philosophy.
Which means that you become a part of it in some form or fashion. When it is low vibrational, you have to separate yourself from it, let go of it, and process it, alchemize it into something else more beneficial for you, right? So as you're doing that, it's a series of things that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to stop engaging with whomever or whatever it is that allowed you to take on that type of spirit, which is not easy because some of us love very deeply whoever it is that we get into a relationship with, or whatever the case may be. So it may take time, but you're gonna have to start keeping your space rid of these energy signatures, which means that you can't do the same things you do anymore. You can't even think the same way as you would normally think anyway, or have been thinking, because you allow access to these energies into your life. And it's dawning on me because I've been through it, and I've had to go through a series of events of me healing and ridding myself of these energies and these low vibrational frequencies of other people, places, and things. As I'm doing that, I'm noticing that I'm starting to have breakouts. I don't eat too bad, like to the point where it's like, oh, my body needs to purge. But I'm noticing that even through you having breakouts, acne breakouts, in anything that your body is expelling is a form of energy releasing itself from the body. And then when you start to process and move away from these things, do away with these things, and rid your space of these things, you're going to find yourself smelling better. Your breakouts going to start going away. You're going to start balancing yourself out, right? And I'm just like, oh my God.